8 months into his reign, King Charles III made it official with his coronation on Saturday. The weekend began with a traditional coronation of the monarch and his wife, Queen Camilla, as well as a large-scale military procession. Well, what other events and controversies happened that day at the coronation? If you're still unaware, make sure to watch this video till the end. Let's uncover it, people! Before getting into the highlights, let's get to know a little history of the coronation. Coronations arose from a European tradition of increasing church involvement in the state, as well as the need to bring stability to societies where multiple individuals had a claim to the throne and were frequently unstable. The unction, the act of anointing a monarch with sacred oil, is the focal point of the ceremony. This signifies the bestowal of God's favor on a ruler. Today, the United Kingdom is the only monarchy in Europe to maintain the ceremony. The event for Queen Elizabeth II occurred on June 2, 1953. Now, let's take you to King Charles's coronation and discuss its highlights right away. Keep watching! It's a statutory holiday throughout the United Kingdom to commemorate the historic coronation of King Charles. Prince William, Princess Kate, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis participated in the Big Help Out by volunteering at the Slough-based 3rd Upton Scout Group. Kate holds the position of co-president of the Scout Association. According to the Big Help Out's website, to commemorate the coronation of His Majesty the King, thousands of organizations across the country are joining forces to offer us all the opportunity to volunteer in our own communities. Queen Camilla and King Charles let loose during the coronation concert. The coronation concert was primarily a celebration of the newly crowned monarch, Charles III, and his decades of service to the nation, but it was also a night for the monarch and his wife, Queen Camilla, to let loose. From dancing with Commonwealth Secretary-General Patricia Scotland, while Lionel Richie performed to Camilla's genuine happiness during the final number from Take That, the couple was able to reveal the smiles they concealed during yesterday's solemn ceremony. Katy Perry's performance. On Saturday, for the coronation of King Charles at Westminster Abbey, Perry donned a lilac ensemble by the late designer. According to the brand, the short-sleeved jacket with classic drape and corresponding tailored skirt were handcrafted in soft leatherette from the Vivienne Westwood Fabric Archives and completed with a violet silk flower corsage. Perry added coordinating opera gloves, a granny frame purse, a 3-row pearl bas-relief choker, a headpiece with a crinoline base, tulle, and cheerful widow veiling, and a Petersham ribbon bow. After that, here comes Prince William's speech at the coronation concert. Prince William, the new Prince of Wales, ascended the stage at Saturday's concert to pay tribute to his father and the 50 years he served as Prince of Wales. In addition, he paid tribute to the late Queen Elizabeth II. Let's shorten his words. He said in his speech, "Good evening, Your Majesties. Good evening, Windsor. A huge thank you to everyone for making this such a special evening. I would like to say a few words about my father and why I believe this weekend is so important. For all that the celebrations are magnificent, at the heart of the pageantry is a simple message of service. My father's first words on entering Westminster Abbey yesterday were a pledge of service. It was a pledge to continue to serve because, for over 50 years, in every corner of the UK, across the Commonwealth and around the world, he has dedicated himself to serving others, both current and future generations, and those whose memory must not be neglected. I also want to express my pride and gratitude for the millions of people who serve in the forces in classrooms, hospital wards, and local communities. I wish I could mention all the ways your service inspires us, and tonight we celebrate you too. I commit myself to serving you all, King, country, and Commonwealth. God save the King." Tom Cruise makes a coronation cameo from the sky. The BBC has been airing brief pre-recorded interviews with celebrities and public figures such as Pierce Brosnan, artist Tracy Emin, and magician Dynamo discussing the hobbies and positive qualities of King Charles and Queen Camilla during the coronation concert. Tom Cruise's appearance in the cockpit of what appeared to be a CGI rendition of a World War II-era aircraft was undoubtedly unexpected. During his fleeting appearance, Cruise praised Charles's proficiency as a trained pilot. As his aircraft accelerated, he yelled, "You can be my wingman at any time!" Cruise is a long-standing admirer of the British royal family, and last year, He hosted a horse parade celebrating the late Queen Elizabeth's Platinum Jubilee. His relationship with Prince Charles dates back to the 1990s, and he was also close with Princess Diana, who once accompanied Princes Harry and William on a visit to the Mission. Princess Charlotte was singing along to Higher Love. Steve Winwood is a global icon and one of the United Kingdom's most cherished national treasures, so it was only natural that he would be asked to perform at the coronation concert. Winwood performed his most enduring hit, Higher Love, alongside a choir comprised of singers from the Commonwealth, and a young fan unveiled herself in the royal box. Princess Charlotte waved her Union Jack and sang along with the chorus during the performance. We may never know if she was already familiar with the song or if the infectious melody and uncomplicated lyrics simply inspired her, but Winwood can rest assured that he has already left his mark on a new generation. The royals visit coronation big lunches near their homes. After solemn ceremonies, the royals are having some joy today. The working royals will attend various coronation big lunches across the nation. As Buckingham Palace previously announced, Prince Edward and Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, attended a street festival in Cranley, Surrey, close to their residence in Bagshot Park. They sampled the coronation poultry pie while there. Princess Anne and her husband Sir Timothy Lawrence were presented with a bouquet of flowers by two small girls at a lunch in Swindon. Princess Kate and Prince William made an unannounced excursion to a big lunch near their residence, Adelaide Cottage in Windsor. They engaged in a walkabout and sampled some pastries. What's following coronation weekend? Now that the coronation ceremony for King Charles has concluded, it is time for nationwide celebrations. Numerous members of the royal family will attend coronation big lunches that will take place on Sunday in communities all over England. Later, a concert in honor of Charles's tenure will take place in a rarely accessible area of the grounds of Windsor Castle. An orchestra will accompany Katy Perry, Lionel Richie, Andrea Bocelli, and the members of Take That, excluding Robbie Williams. Who was on a balcony and who was not? Even before he ascended to the throne, King Charles advocated for a streamlined monarchy centered on direct heir Prince William and his family, as well as prominent working members of the royal family. This was reflected in who was on the Buckingham Palace balcony for the post-coronation flypast and who was not. Prince George, Camilla's grandchildren, and the grandchildren of close friends stood in front of the newly crowned king and queen with their young pages. The Wales family, the face of this institution's future, was present, with Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis waving to the crowd. Princess Anne, Prince Edward and his wife Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, along with their children, were also included. Prince Harry, who flew in from Montecito for the coronation but was seated ranks behind his immediate family and left off the balcony because he is no longer a senior working royal, was conspicuously and predictably absent. Please share your views on King Charles III's coronation. How did you observe the occasion? What's your opinion? What sort of king will Charles be? Prince Harry has left the building. Unlike the Prince and Princess of Wales, who are participating in the procession back to the palace in a carriage following the King and Queen, Prince Harry walked out of Westminster Abbey with Princess Eugenie and Jack Brooksbank after the coronation service and into the back of a waiting car. Harry arrived late for the coronation without Meghan Markle and his two children, and he is believed to have spent the night at Frogmore Cottage, the home he and Meghan renovated shortly after their wedding and have been requested to vacate. According to reports, his plans for the trip were brief, and he will shortly return to Los Angeles to celebrate his son Archie's 4th birthday. What are your thoughts on this whole King Charles coronation ceremony? Please let us know your thoughts. And if you want to know more about it, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more episodes.